As you know, Preschool in a Box is the one thing I wished I had when I started my preschool. It will help you get your preschool started quick and easy without wasting time or money doing the wrong things in the wrong order. Now, as a member of Preschool All Stars, you can get your Preschool in a Box for 50% off. Here's a sample for you to enjoy. In today's sample of Preschool in a Box, you are going to find out how to create engaging social media posts so that more people will see them, right? That's the whole goal. How do we get more eyeballs on our posts, which therefore, how do we get more signups in our preschool? Now, inside of Facebook or Instagram or any other social media feed, there's an algorithm, and if you do what the algorithm loves, then you're going to be able to get more eyeballs, right? How do you get the likes, the comments, the shares, all those things? If you can do that, which we're going to teach you how to do it today. If you can do that, you're going to be able to get more preschoolers signed up.
Okay, this is a lesson on how to create engaging posts for social media. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it on Facebook, but it's very similar for any other platform, whether that is LinkedIn or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, any kind of different social media platform. They want to reward you and reward their users and their content creators and everybody. They want to reward you when you stay on the platform and you help others stay on the platform. So we're going to be doing a couple things. Number one is we want to learn the principles of how to create engaging posts. And the way you need to do that is you need to go watch a video I already created for you. It is in the week 1 training of this challenge under Marketing 101. And the video is called Direct Response Marketing Strategies. So you need to go make sure you watch that video. It's going to teach you all about direct response, like things like hook, story, offer, emotion, logic, fear, the 3 different types of posts like educational, emotional, and educational, emotional, and this one always, entertaining, because I have a hard time, I'm sure, creating entertaining posts. Anyways, it's going to show you how to create those 3 types of posts. But now once you have the science of how to create the posts, I'm going to show you how to make sure that Facebook rewards you. When you can create a good post, there's a certain science of making sure that you have to do a couple things before they'll reward you. So if you think about Facebook, their whole goal is to keep you on the platform as long as physically possible, right? And so when you engage with all the content, they're going to reward you in the future because you are staying on the platform, you're engaging with the content, you're helping others to engage. And therefore, when you post your own stuff, then they're more likely to spread your posts out a little bit further. Similarly, when you create posts that are engaging, which means people want to engage, they want to comment, like, or share, then they will allow your post to go further, okay? So I'm going to show you a very quick example of this, and I showed you this in the other video as well, but let me just briefly recap real quick. I have been doing some testing. I'm going to try to scroll down as much as I can. So I've been doing some testing on my own personal profile of things that would work and things that wouldn't work, okay? So I'm going to scroll to the very bottom. That took a long time to do. Okay, so here we go. So when we start coming down here, and whenever I just start kind of like randomly posting stuff, like without a lot of thought into it or how to create it engaging, just kind of like throwing it there saying, hey, there's this thing I want you to go check out. I noticed I don't get a lot of engagement, right? 4 hearts and likes, no comments, no shares, okay? It's something that I haven't been getting very many comments, likes, or shares. But when I started doing this other technique, which I'll teach you about in just a second, I started getting a lot more engagement on my posts. So the very first one, I started talking more about my daughter. And so I posted a picture of her. I was very intentional in my writing. I was trying to create a story and things like that. And then I got a little bit more engagement on this one. You can see 21 reactions, 7 comments. Now, again, if you look over here, not too many, a little bit. This is a little bit entertaining, kind of funny. 12 reactions, 3 comments, so a little bit. I'm like, hey, have you ever, do you ever just watch your own videos because they're entertaining? Because every time you stop them, you look like this, right? So it's a little bit entertaining. Let's see. Other times, I'm like, hey, I shared this thing, but 2 reactions, nothing really big. So you're trying to like gauge what are people interested in, right? Oh, I shared that my kids ran a 10K. people really liked that. 25 reactions, 14 comments. So you're trying to see, what do people like? And then again, like when I just throw something up there, they're like, meh, you know. Or if I come over here, this one was a little bit, got a lot of comments. It was like talking about, hey, it's 11 p.m., so I'm going to stay up all night and create a new challenge, right? So because this was something that kind of was bright and in people's faces, it stopped the scroll. Let's keep going here. Okay, so now what I'd like to do, and again, I'm not getting too many reactions, but let me show you, I learned this trick, and it was, trying to see, when did this start? Okay, right here. Okay, this is literally when things started changing, okay? I was being very intentional with what I was posting, okay? This one was pretty much calling for a little bit of emotion, okay? I'm literally saying, hey, if you offered a non-mask educational option for K-12 children, you would crush it. Attract and repel people. Yeah, you'd end up repelling a bunch of maskers, but you'd attract a huge audience of non-maskers, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I don't want drama, you know, okay? So the idea is I put this big, bright infographic right here, okay? Calling people out, like, if you don't want your kid to wear a mask, you probably are going to pay attention to this, right? Because I don't either. I had 33 reactions, 43 comments. I was very intentional about what I was trying to put out here, trying to cause engagement, right? In the past, I wasn't really seeking for people to respond. I was just like, hey, here's this thing. Or like, isn't this cool? But I wasn't really like creating an opportunity for them to respond. That's the thing, guys. Like, this is going to open up dialogue, yes? Okay, so create opportunities that they want to talk to you, right? This one right here, 29 reactions, 13 comments, 2 shares on this one. So want your kids to create their own business? I do too. Okay, again, I was going with the same kind of concept because this one hit. This one did really well. So I was like, do something similar to this, right? I created another infographic here. I was like, yeah, I also want my kids to do that, right? So I'm calling out people that are like me. And people are like, yeah, I get that. And they're making a lot of comments, right? Over here, this one didn't do so well. I was like, oh my gosh, I love, you know, the feeling when you see your own ads, right? I was not super intentional. I just put it out there. I love this, right? I was like, this is super cool. But like, you know, lots of reactions, but not many comments. You want comments, guys. Reactions are great too, but it's the comments that are going to make things go really, really far. This one didn't really go anywhere. I was like, hey, it was a really cool article, but I was not very intentional in calling out a dialogue, okay? So not many comments or reactions there. This one, however, holy cow, 84, 57, 6 shares, okay? Right? So I tagged a couple people, and I was very intentional with my first sentence. I gave a story, and then I did a call to action at the end. Basically said, hey, if you want her to do your website, comment, let's do this. Okay. So I got lots of comments back and forth. Now here's the other thing, guys. Every time somebody comments, you need to love it. You always do the love, and then you click the reply. Okay. And you tag them when you're doing the reply. That's going to help, and I'll explain why in a second. Again, 3411. This one was much better. Okay. Great picture. Very eye-catching. This is one of our all-stars. Okay. Over here, let's see here. This one did nothing. I was like, hey, here's a Facebook group. Go check it out, right? I thought it was kind of intentional, but didn't do anything, okay? What else do we got? This one, 8 and 6. Let's see. This one didn't do anything either. Like, no, nothing. It was, again, sometimes you try to be intentional, but sometimes they just flop, okay? But again, are these coming across as like, these are more businessy, aren't they? Okay, so do think about that, right? This one, let's see, we had 15 and 4. This one, we had, some of these are private, so that's why they don't come up. 62 and 24, holy cow, okay? So you can tell that people like the personable, relatable type of stories, yes? Okay, we had 10 and 7, awesome. Okay, so I'm showing you this because when you can try to create engaging posts, it will be shown to more people. That's the whole concept. That's the whole like game, okay? Try to have it shared with more people. The way that it's shared with more people, that means that you get more eyes on it for free. And the way you do that, though, is through engagement. So how can we win the engagement process? There is a really cool strategy. Are you ready for this? Okay, here we go. So we're going to go to your Facebook feed. All right. So go onto your Facebook feed, and here's what I want you to do. Do you remember how I was just showing you comments, reactions, and things like that, where those posts had gotten a lot of engagement? I want you to go find a bunch of posts and engagement on your own feed, because you're going to what we call prime your Facebook feed so that Facebook will reward your post as soon as you post it in just a second. So before you do this, what you're going to do is you're going to want to write your very best post you can based on the video that I told you to go watch of the direct response marketing. Also based on this video, to try to create either an educational and entertaining or what's the other one? Educational, entertaining, or emotional post, okay? And now we want to stay with the hearts type of happy responses, not the mad, angry, sad type of emotions, okay? So there's a reason for that too. So first you're going to go write that post, create your image for it, but don't post it just yet, okay? Have it ready so you can have it in another tab over here all ready to go. Then you're going to look at your clock and you're going to say, okay, it's 5:45. And you're going to set a timer or a stopwatch or whatever for 15 minutes, or you can just look at this and say at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be done. And this is the pattern that I want you to do for the next 15 minutes. I won't do it for 15 minutes, but I'm going to give you the example. Are you ready? Okay, we're trying to prime Facebook to let them know we are engaging with content, and therefore we want to be rewarded by others engaging on our content when we post it in just a minute. So we're trying to kind of trick Facebook into saying, hey, I'm a good person. I like your site and I like your Facebook. So I'm going to, so help me out too. So here we go. We're going to scroll down. We're going to look for reactions and comments. We're going to be looking for at least 20 comments, hopefully a ton, but we're looking for engaging posts. So we're going to keep scrolling down. If you ever see a sponsored, just scroll on by because that's an ad. We don't want to engage with ads. Keep scrolling down. So it's not that I'm saying that these posts aren't good. I'm just saying, okay, 13 or this one up here, 3 and 4. I'm sure it was a good post, but I don't want to engage with it quite yet because right now I'm trying to prime and I want to engage with the ones that are the most engaging. Okay. All right. So what I would do is I would say, so here, okay, so I'm going to heart it because anytime there's the love, the care, the ha-ha, or the whoa, those are like the most beneficial emojis that Facebook is going to reward everybody with. If you just do the like, it's kind of like, it was super fast. I didn't even have to take an extra second to the love. I just went, Or if it's the angry or the sad one, then people are not having a good experience on their app, right? On Facebook app. So we want to always do these type of 4 emojis and not the like one. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly read it. Is there an app that will allow you to use Facebook on your phone, but only in your groups and not your feed? I really don't like social media at all, except for keeping it with my customers. It's like a bad drug. And then I would say, Dan, I'm going to tag him. I don't have an answer for you, but I totally feel your pain. Someone mentioned the news feed eradicator. Let's see. I've heard a news feed eradicator does wonders. And then maybe because we just said it, the news feed eradicator will tell that one. Okay, so totally feel your pain. Does wonders. So real quick. Post it, move on. Okay, so 9-3, no. 207 reactions, 55 comments. Yeah, we're going to love this amazing comment from our friend Rachel Peterson. And we're going to say, holy cow, Rachel. Can't wait to find out what it is all about. I saw that one actually earlier. Coming down here, that's an ad. Okay, that's one comment. Coming down here. Okay, 39 and 13. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and see what this is. You will get all you want in life if you help enough. If you help enough other people get what they want. Oh my gosh, Brooke. Yes. My motto in life: over deliver. Over deliver. Second motto in life: be cool with people and they'll be cool with you. Okay, keep coming on down.
Wasn't that amazing? Oh, sorry I had to cut it off early, but I hope that you've enjoyed this sample training. If you want the rest of the training and you'd also like to get 50% off your Preschool in a Box, then I invite you to join Preschool All-Stars. Hey, have you heard about Preschool in a Box? It's literally the one thing I wished I had when I started my preschool 10 years ago. It would have saved me so much time and so much money. Instead, I did the wrong things at the wrong time. Waste of time, I tell you. I can't wait to tell you all about Preschool in a Box. All the things I wish I had, like curriculum. Oh my gosh, can I even tell you how many hours I spent every single night on Pinterest and Facebook groups and the blogs and Google trying to find activities to do for lessons the next day. Or forms. What the heck was I supposed to give to my preschool families? What was I supposed to include in a policies and procedures handbook? Or marketing. How was I supposed to sign up kids? I had a preschool to fill and I had money that I needed at the end of the month, but how was I going to get that tuition, right? All of those components are inside of Preschool in a Box and a whole lot more. I want to get you Preschool in a Box. I've got an exclusive opportunity for you. When you join our Preschool All-Stars membership, not only will you be surrounded by myself and hundreds of preschool owners cheering you on during your journey, you get an exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. I'm talking out of this world. When people see it, they kind of lose their mind. They're so excited, ready to grab it right away. I can't wait to get you your exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. Just join Preschool All-Stars. Click the link in the description or go to preschoolallstars.com. It's going to be like Christmas.